Alright guys, this is Cal 1. We're just going to have a brief overview of Cal 1, Cal 2, and Cal 3. Alright, I'm not going to really tell you how to do everything. I'm just going to show you how to do derivatives, get a quick overview if you guys are ever taken the class. Alright, let's start with x squared here, and that's going to be 2x. Alright, the reason is you take the 2, move it down to here, subtract 1 from it, which is 1, and you got 2 to the first power. Alright, if you take the next derivative, it would just be 2. Because you take the 1, multiply by 2, 2 times 1 is 2, subtract 1 from it, which is 0, and x to the 0 is 2 times 1, which is 2. Now if you took this next derivative, it would be 0. Because that's a constant, and any constant number goes to 0. Let's try a little more difficult one. We got a 4x to the 5th, alright? So what you do is you got 20x to the 4th, because you take the 5, multiply by the 4, 20, subtract 1, 4. Keep doing it, be 80, x to the 3rd, simple stuff, Alright, let's try a little trickier one, cosine of x. That's going to be a negative sine of x. Alright, now these are the little trickiest ones you ever have to do. The trig of functions, they're the trickiest one. You got the cosine, you got the sine, got the tangent, and then there's 3 more, but the 3 more are just 1 over cosine, 1 over sine, and 1 over tangent. So I'm not going to deal with those. This one is going to go to cosine of x. Now, these are going to get you so confused, alright? You got to watch these, alright? They're tough, they're annoying, they're a pain in the butt, but you got to make sure you keep the sign, this right here the same. Because this is going to be negative cosine of x, and then it's going to be sine of x. Tricky stuff. Make sure you get it. Alright, and then that's going to be a negative cosine of x. Tricky stuff, like I said. Now, get a little chain rule in here. What if we had this? Okay, this is a tricky one. It'll get you. What the derivative is going to be is negative 2 sine of 2x. Make sure you keep that 2x because you're not losing that. What you do is you take the derivative of this first, which is negative sine of 2x, then multiply it by the derivative of this, which is just x. Now, if we had this, this would actually equal supposed to be a 2 there, like that. Do you see why? Take the derivative of that, which is 8. 4 times 2 is 8. Minus 1 is 3, so you get 8x cubed times the cosine of 2x to the 4th. Now, if you keep going, this number is going to get huge. Well, actually, if you keep going, it's going to be a lot different, because then you have 2. So let's do that one now. I'll show you how tricky this little stuff gets. Alright, this derivative is going to be this. This is called the product rule, I believe it's called. It's tough stuff. I just know how to do it. I don't really remember names. Kind of running out of paper there. I'll show you my final answer down here. Actually, this is supposed to be sine now. Alright, the final answer you got here is 24x squared. Cosine of 2x to the 4th minus 16x to the 7th sine of 2x to the 4th. Now the reason was, okay, you got to take the first term, take its derivative, multiply it by the second term. Then you take the second term, take its derivative, and multiply it by the first term. It gets a pain in the ass, I know. But it's tough stuff, but you'll get it. Keep doing problems, you just got to do it over and over and over and over and over and over, and you'll get them. Now, another one. It's a little tricky. It's natural log, alright? All it really is, you put 1 over this times the derivative of this, which is 2x. So it's going to be 2x over x squared. Now you got an x here, 2 over there, so just 1, so it would be 2 over x. It's the final answer. Alright? It's not that tough, but it gets annoying as crap when you keep doing it. Alright, now let's do another, see if I still remember how to do these tricky ones. Let's think of another tricky one we got here. Oh, here's a tricky one for you. Let's do this. X to the 4th. Now let's see if I know how to do it still. what you do is you take the bottom one, take its derivative, times it by the top one. Take the top one derivative, times it by the bottom one, subtract those two together, and then the bottom squared. And that's how you get the answer. It's a pain in the ass, I know. But so you got, what is that, 6x to the 4th over x to the 4th squared, which is going to be 6x to the 4th all together. Fun stuff, fun stuff. That's called the quotient rule. High-D low, minus low-D high, I think. Low-D high, something like that. Alright, and that is Cal 1. Just tune in for Cal 2.